So to do the digital cyanotype using Adobe Lightroom Mobile, you're going to go to your Adobe Lightroom app. You're going to find the image that you took. Notice that I took somewhat dark objects arranged on a light or white backdrop. The first thing that I'm going to do is to crop it. So I'm going to hit the crop tool at the bottom, and I'm going to drag this up and down and crop out the extra leftover area on the table. Now, if you hit the checkbox on the bottom right, it will commit the transformation. The X will take it away. If I back out of here for a second, you'll see most commonly when you open Lightroom, you'll get this. And so you actually do have to go and select the photograph that you want to work with. Again, I'm going to hit the crop tool on the bottom, and I'm going to crop my photo. I'm going to move this around until I don't see any of that border. And then I'm going to hit the checkbox. Now, the image needs to be converted to black and white. So I'm going to go to color. I'm going to choose black and white. Then I'm going to go to the tab that says light, and I need to reverse it. Now remember, when we do an actual cyanotype, everything is reversed. Where light hits the paper, because the objects aren't there, the paper turns dark. And where the objects are should be light. So to reverse an image in Lightroom, you hit this button that says light, and you go to this option that says curve. Simply take the left-hand side and drag it all the way up, which makes the dark light, and take the right-hand side and drag it down, which makes the light dark, and you now have a negative image. This is the type of image that you would see if you shot this with a film camera. Inside the camera, everything turns to a negative. So this is our negative image. If you want to increase or decrease contrast, you can do that. I'm going to increase my contrast a little bit. Now I'm going to go back to color, and I need to hit, I'm going to go to effects, and I need to add that cyan effect to the image. So by going to effects, you'll see there's an option on the top right of that says split toning. You can add colors to the highlights or shadows of your image, and I'm going to pick a bluish green. It's somewhere in between blue and green. You'll see where I picked it. And I'm going to do a slightly greener shadow. Somewhere about there is about the tone of a cyanotype. If you read on the top, my highlight is 214, and my shadows are about 200, slightly less. So I'm going to hit OK or done, and this is it. This is my image. Now, I can hit the share button up at the top, and I want to share to my camera roll. Then I can exit, and I can go to my drive, and I can upload this image to my photography folder. Make sure that you create a folder called Digital Cyanotypes. I'm going to hit upload, photos and video. I need to select more photos, and I don't see it in my camera roll, so it might not have exported yet. But this is what you're going to do.